So knowing that these are really positive signs, as crummy as they feel, can be really helpful to tag on your fasting lifestyle to those symptoms and just honor the intelligence that you were born in. Dr. Mindy here, and on this video, I'm going to answer the million-dollar question that I know so many of you are dying to know. Should you fast when you are sick? This is a question we get all the time, and on this video, I am going to finally answer it in the simplest way I possibly can. And welcome to those of you that are new to my channel. I am on a mission to teach 1 million people this year how to build a fasting lifestyle. So subscribe, hit the notification button. And those of you that keep coming back for more, thank you so much for just sending all this information out into the world. Together, we can get healthy. Together, we can take personal responsibility and we can bring our health to a whole new level. So, appreciate you all. Okay, let's dive right into it. Should you fast when you're sick? I have 4 things that I want to bring to your attention. The first 3 are actually questions. So the first question I have for you is, what would your dog do? Would your dog fast if your dog was sick? And I think all of us that have pets would agree that when our animals are sick, they do not eat. In fact, that's one of the reasons that we know that they're not feeling well. So if it scares you to fast when you're sick, the first question I want you to realize is animals are doing it all the time. It's instinctive for them. Now, what you may not realize is we all are very primal. We are not that far off from the animal world. And so if you are sick and you don't feel like eating, do not make yourself eat. Go with what the intelligence inside your body is telling you to do. Second thing I want to bring to your attention is just that. What do you feel like doing? So I know you're listening to this video and you're like, but tell me just what to do. And I want to kind of put it back on you and say, no, you tell me what you want to do. Because if you feel like eating, then eat. But don't go into your pantry and open up a big bag of Oreos. Think about the principles of food that I've taught you here on this channel that you can lean into. Like maybe eating probiotic-rich foods. Maybe some yogurt sounds good. Maybe some bone broth sounds good. Maybe a kombucha sounds good. Maybe some green juice sounds good. When you're not feeling well, I don't want you to necessarily think about what should you do. I want you to realize that you have a doctor inside of you that is on the job, and that doctor is going to tell you exactly what you need to do, and that doctor will tell you through cravings, through instinct. So this is a great time to tap into what you want to do. Third thing, because I know you're like, but wait, just tell me what to do, Dr. Mindy, tell me what to do. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what to do. If you don't feel like fasting, if you're like, I have no instinct as to what food I should be eating right now, then there are 3 principles of fasting that you can lean into. Principle number 1, remember that there are 2 ways that you burn energy, sugar burner, fat burner. When you are in a fat-burning energy source, when you have tapped into this source through fasting, through the ketogenic diet, your body and cells are actually primed to stop viral replication. So I've done videos on this. In 2020, we talked a lot about, well, what would be the best fast for COVID? And we dove into the science. So if you haven't seen that science, go back and look at it. But when you are operating from a ketogenic energy system, a fat-burning energy system, when you are not a sugar burner, when you are getting ketones, when a virus comes into your sphere or is in your body, your cells will shut down the replication. So get yourself some ketones. That would be like the most simple thing is get your meter, look at your meter, and see, like, what is your meter showing you? Are you above 0.5? If you're above 0.5, you're in ketosis, and those cells are primed to stop that viral replication. Okay, fasting theory number 2 that I want you to remember is that autophagy fasting, we think of autophagy fasting as like detoxing, But really what you're doing with autophagy fasting is you're detoxing from pathogens. Pathogens are things like viruses, bacteria, and fungi. So at 17 hours of fasting, what happens is this intelligence turns on and it looks around the cell and it goes, okay, there are some bad pathogens in here. I better kill them. Well, that's really great when you're not feeling well. So tap into autophagy fasting. Go back and watch the videos I did on autophagy fasting that you can elongate this autophagy state by breaking your 17-hour fast with fat and keeping your protein under 20 grams. If you do that, now the whole day you're in a state of autophagy. You're probably getting ketones, so you're looking at two principles here. You're using the principle of autophagy, you're using the principle of ketones, and your chances of stopping that bacteria, that virus, whatever is ailing you, your chances of stopping that become magnified. So I love those two principles if your body feels like doing that. Okay, third principle of fasting, and I don't really talk about this fast much here on my channel, but I want to bring it to your attention, and that's bone broth fasting. So we talked about it. I talked about it a little bit earlier. Some of you crave that broth. Great. Well, what if you just drank bone broth all day? The reason I like bone broth is that bone broth has glycine in it. And glycine goes into the inner mucosal lining of your gut and it starts to repair it. Remember that 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you're not sure you want to do autophagy fasting, you want to eat something or drink something, bone broth, perfect time to do a bone broth fast. Last thing I want to tell you is there's some bonus hacks that you can do if you're not feeling well. And especially when you have a fever, when you have achiness, there's a couple hacks you can do. First one, remember that it may be time for some supplements. And I'm very picky about the supplements I recommend to my resetters. So what we've done for you guys, if we created a supplement protocol sheet that will tell you take these supplements if you have a virus, take this supplement if you have bacteria. I've actually got it right here. Take these supplements if you've got a respiratory infection. What if you need lymph support, better immune support, and need my glasses, any other support that you need for those really nasty colds. So I love solving as many things as we can with a fasting lifestyle, but sometimes you've got to lean into the supplements. So if you want the cold and flu survival guide with the list of all these supplements, just put survival guide in your comments and we will send you a link. It's free. We want you to feel well. We'll send you a link on what our favorite supplements are for these different colds. So that's bonus idea number 2. That was bonus idea number 1. This is bonus idea number 2. Don't forget to sleep. Start saying no to things. Like when you're not feeling well, this is not the time to push on through. This is the time to go, okay, body, you don't want me to eat. You want me to slow down. I'm exhausted. Get your butt in bed. It is time to sleep and to get a lot of sleep. Your body repairs when it's asleep. So say no to social engagements. Tell work you can't show up that day and lean into as much sleep as you possibly can. Slowing down is key. The other great hacks I love, if you haven't tried an Epsom salt bath, love Epsom salts because they pull toxins out of your body and they put magnesium into your body. So if you're feeling a lot of achiness with your cold, that's a great hack. And one of my favorite hacks of all time for colds and flus that I've done with my family from the day my kids were born is a good old-fashioned chiropractic adjustment. Chiropractic adjustments will boost your immunity by 200%. You get a rush of white blood cells immediately following a chiropractic adjustment. So if you have a chiropractor, when you are not feeling well, bundle yourself up and head to their office and get yourself a chiropractic adjustment. So those are my favorite hacks on flus. Remember, your body is born to heal. When we get a flu or a virus, the more we medicate it, the more we try to put outside things in, we manipulate the intelligence. But a fever is an incredible sign. It's burning out an infection. Mucus, trying to get pathogens out of you. Achiness is mobilizing these pathogens throughout your body. So knowing that these are really positive signs, as crummy as they feel, can be really helpful to tag on your fasting lifestyle to those symptoms and just honor the intelligence that you were born in. So let me know. Does that help? What's your favorite thing to do when you have the flu? Let me know. I'd be curious. Again, we all learn from each other. And if you want our cold and flu protocols, we would love to give it to you. Just put it in the comments and we'll send it your way. And as always, you're amazing, and I hope that helps.